am your host today, Smithers, for this match between between Refuze and Rangers of the North plus ESPT. ESPT is helping Rangers of the North out today with a bunch of fills and everything, so it's going to be a mixed side for them here in Omaha. So Refuze is on the Axis with Ronan and ESPT on the Allies today. And so, yeah, give ESPT players credit, man. They are going at it right after playing Helios last night. I was the commander, and they beat us 3-2 on Stalingrad. It was a long game, but it was a good one. It was a very fulfilling game with a lot of pressure situations and everything. So yeah, glad to see them back at it today. It just shows how good this game is and how much people want to keep playing it, right? So we are minute and 10 for the wall drop, and I'm all the way down here at Artillery Battery. Meanwhile, the midpoint is West Vierville. So shall we go zoom up there real quick and see what we got going on? Let me go ahead and make sure my volumes are nice and adjusted. SFX, okay, we'll leave that at 9%. Great. And then leadership volume. Okay, good. Okay. So, yeah, we are 45 seconds away. So we have West Vierville as the midpoint, rear battery as for Refuze on their side for the defensive point. And then we have Win 71. Okay, so not a bad point layout. Not a bad point layout. So the Allies are all stacked up here. We have a Stewie. Can't quite see what we have here. I think it's just a truck. Just a truck. Another truck right there. Then we have Angelo de la Morte. Down here in the supply truck. He'll be heading down south, dropping a supply drop down here for potentially a whammo opening Gary down there. Okay. So let's go check to see how this looks here. Clock is ticking. I don't know if they agreed to no opening snipes or not, but we'll find out. West Vierville's sort of a mix point. You do have a lot of. I think it's the most even out of the points here. You're going to see a lot of satchels, interesting tank plays for sure down these roads. And yeah, so let's see what happens, everybody. Let's see if there's any rocket snipes going through the air. Seems pretty quiet. Pretty quiet still. What do we have for the loadout? Truck going down south, truck mid, truck north. Our first artillery rounds coming in. Who will be the first blood? Horns are honking. Rocket goes in. Oh, it gets the truck right off the rip. Oh, that was actually a decent rocket. Nice job, whoever that was. I think it was Gibbs. Gibbs with a clutch rocket. Let's get a reverse view of the point here. So we have good contestation down at the south. That whole truck was pretty much wiped. One squad lead left for Refuze. A lot of body parts. So this north, oh, they get an OP. He did get an OP up. Okay, so Refuze will have some squad presence up here. Lux right there. Looks like one of the trucks just got destroyed. South contestation. Angelo de Morte commanding. Going down south, dropping supplies. Opening P4, I believe, over there. Rocket goes in, takes out another truck. Smart play by that squad. They're getting that OP up behind the house, jumping out before the truck ran. Stewie behind the wall, getting protection. Barely dodging those rounds by the P4. Pretty even split now in the points. Pretty even split. Thought the North was going to go to Ronan and ESPT, but it looks like, yeah, that one Refuze SL getting that OP up is going to save that for sure. Let's go take a look down south, shall we, as they continue fighting up here north. Let's Strafing run comes in. Lux controlling the courtyard. Booty Smasher number 69. We usually see him play assaults. Pretty even fight down south here. Both sides are fighting house across house. Looks like Refuze does have a slight advantage, though. Matthew Shea protects the OP. Flare goes up, Dom off. Refuze getting control. Feel over almost 50% cap now. Look it over the point. Refuze getting control of the road pretty much. Looks like Ronan and ESPT are flooding the north mainly at the moment. A lot of bodies up here. A lot of bodies. Stewie's still in support. Let's get an overall corner look here. Point flickers a little bit there. Ronan and ESPT not giving in. Still holding their ground. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Still goes into contest mode. Just worried about the strong cat mainly. I think Refuze has more bodies in the circle. And ESPT. And there we go. We're starting to see some cap progress back for the Allies. Pretty even fight here. It looks like Ronan and ESPT were getting forced back across to their courtyards, but the pushback is going really well. I would say pretty well. Refuze now capping though. And almost there for Refuze. And there we go. Okay. So Refuze takes the opening cap off of the rip. Great Gary network setup for Ronan ESPT. Straight down the line here. So Commander's dropping supplies there by 171. We'll get a Gary back up there just for defense purposes. We have Adam 1776 on artillery today. Pounding the point. So this is pretty, I would say still pretty even. This is not, Refuze still has a lot of work to do here. Plenty of action still going on in the point. Stewie's now pushing up. Crew probably wanting to switch over to a 76. So they're going to waste that Stewie here in a moment. Try maybe to wipe some OPs up here in the north. No, we do have a Satchel player. No AT in sight for the Axis. Always the game of find the AT. Axis AT. Stewie's getting Stewie's getting ricocheted by the Lux here. No Axis AT yet up north. Shocking, given how Stewie is right there. No Axis AT yet. It seems like every team suffers from the same issue. Let's go see down south on the point. Pretty even exchange still. Hitman Alex getting the bazooka round on the Lux on the side. Snoofini takes him down. Clownface. Him and his buddy get obliterated right there. Lux still controlling the courtyard. I believe the Stewie went down. Stewie did go down. Unsure from what. Maybe it was a satchel, maybe? Or maybe AT player died when he fired the round. Okay, so let's take a look at the south here. Let's not forget about the south. Fortress, St. Pepsi lost that love and feeling. Matthew Shea holding the houses here, not letting Refuze get those angles of fire on the church and south of that, north of that, I should say. Tommy goes down to Fortress. Fortress raw dogging the MG per usual. He is an expert in that field. I think everyone will agree. So still, once again, still pretty even. Let's go take a look at the pressure back on 171 and see if it's anything serious. Refuze does have one squad lead back here, which can turn into multiple, as we all know. Squad lead OP? No OP there? Possibly to the south. There it is. OP goes up in the south for Refuze. They're going to try to get pressure here. To move along these trench systems up to the point. Solid Gary network, though, for the Allies. It looks like, though, the Allies are getting control of more of the point. We'll keep an eye on 171, see how it develops. For right now, the action is at West Vierville. Pretty equal exchanges across the housing complex. B4 has pushed up here. Trying to suppress the church with fire. Where is the arm? Okay, so we do have a 76 pushing up. They should be able to knock out this P4 here momentarily. 76 pushing up with, okay, who do we have here? Hodge, Twisted Cards, and Corn. Whether it's GMO or non-GMO, unsure. I believe that was the Lux that went down. Oof. Okay. Lux goes down. Satchel blows up. Panzer IV takes a shot. If you're just joining me, ladies and gentlemen, we are only 14 minutes into the game. And it was a good opening cap battle. I think about 8 minutes or so. Refuze capped first, and this is where we sit. Okay, just 176 up so far. Second 76 will be coming in momentarily. I think Roan and ESPT are getting solid control back. The south part may be iffy, but we'll see. Refuze does have the option to flex bodies from the south back into the point. We'll just have to see who's able to break the line of these buildings here first. As Refuze does have that building complex right there to keep flooding people in. It's going to be a game. Who's going to break across the complex first? Maybe get a key satchel. Maybe get a key OP wipe. If the Allies can force Refuze out of this, then they're relegated back here to the open field. So that will be obviously much easier to hold. Just got to get these OPs right here. We got two. Oh no, there's the Gary. Okay, so the Gary's right behind the hedge. Fuse spawn comes in. Rocket from a lot of bush. I don't know if he'll have an angle to get that carry down. with the AoE effect of the rockets. I'm not 100% sure. Bashano, could he be getting a satchel down? Yes, he does. Big satchel by Bashano. Oh, but they already cleared them all already. Mamma mia. But that'll get a few bodies. Very key satchel play. New players, please take note. If you are in a tough situation and you're in the thick of it, but you have a satchel, be sure to put a satchel on the building. It goes boom like that, and it'll kill a few guys. And who knows, wipe a couple OPs. But remember, the AoE effect from satchels can be very strong at times. Okay, so Rodent and ESPT are getting strong control back over the point. 76 is pushed up. Second 76 should be coming in momentarily, I imagine. Unsure exactly how Run comes in from Commander Angelo de la Morte. Is gonna get one, maybe? I think maybe two. Roan Chad getting, or Roan and ESPT getting solid control over the south. And now over the strong point as well. I'm wondering, I'm actually kind of surprised that they're capping. But maybe it's just strictly because of the southern pressure and Refuze is flexing more bodies out. Refuze does have a pretty decent amount of bodies maybe out of sector. Okay. Alright. We'll see what happens. That would be a airhead from the Allies landing safely behind the house. Great airhead. Great spawn. Nice little location there. Stewie takes a hit. And Stewie goes down. Oh, no. Stewie's still alive. Stewie's backing up. Trying to get the trench. Desperate for any ounce of coverage there by Crusader and Legend OX. Half cap now. Maybe Refuze is dedicating bodies to contesting Win 7 D1. The only person that's stopping that contestation is Roger Squad. But we're at about 65% cap right now. But Refuze still holding on, flooding bodies back to the point. .76 pushing up in this very, very thin open area up here for the tank. I imagine they have an angle over the walls. Almost at 80%, 85% cap for the Allies here. Looking good. Refuze still has a lot of bodies. I just think the Allies have a lot more in the circle. Plus they have that tank. And I believe, here we go, and a cap for the Allies. All right, so Rodent and ESPT go up 3-2 now in Omaha. Second cap of the game. Tiger tries to get the first hit on the 76, but the 76 gets the first hit, and oh, Rick. I swore the 76 was going to fire again. Wonder what happened. I thought they would have had a shot. Maybe not. Okay. So they exchange blows, but nobody finishes. Okay. Still solid positioning. Humi being a tank sip on the back. Taking care of his buddy. Both tank crews repairing. Looks like the 76 is going to push up first, see if they get an angle here.
Can someone hammer this?
Tiger gets the first shot. 76 is going to back up again. Behind the cover of safety, or behind the cover of the wall. I don't think the Tiger can push here. There's really no angle or no way to shove it in there. Another Tiger fires around. I think that's another Tiger. 99% sure. Yep, another Tiger over here. Tiger is moving up. Looking at it from Refuze's POV. Let's look at the map situation. See if allies have just a recon squad in the red sector. Enemy cap center. Nothing too crazy going on yet. Still just fighting over control of the point. Tiger is maintaining this lifeline for Refuze up north for sure by splashing HE and not allowing them to just simply come up here and wipe these OPs out. Long range or Hail Mary rocket there from D apostrophe. Tigers are trying to get this 76 down, but the 76 is just waiting. They know they don't have to move. They could just wait. They could just wait. Do we have another 76 pushing up? We have a Stewie down south. Judging by the fuel situation, another 76 was spawned. 176. Okay, there's the other 76. Okay, 276s. Tiger's the only thing keeping the allies from wiping the Refuze northern push at the moment. Tiger is very critical. Satchel goes off on the wall from Gibbs. Tiger will be damaged. Nice play by Gibbs there. Heads up play with the Satchel. And the repair station goes down by the 76. Booty Smasher number 69 tries to get it up, but he gets smashed too. Refuze with a significant spawn up here, actually. Looks like they may be trying to overload the north now. See if they could squash out the allies. And maybe get these 76s down so the Tigers can push up. Another repair station goes down. But the middle of the point is looking, we'll keep an eye on that. The middle of the point's looking good for the allies. Strong control over the housing complex. Take a look at the south. Do we have any red sector pressure? No, we do not. Few squad leads trying to make their way. U.S. Ranger lost that love and feeling. Moving out there. One rocket goes into the Stewie. Freezing Taz up there in the house. Holding it by himself. Freezing Taz going up against Timus. Timus inspects the house. Takes down Freezing Taz. Left on the clock. If you're just joining me, I'm your host Smithers today. I play for Helios, level 350. I commanded a game against ESPT last night, actually. ESPT is helping Roten out with fills today here on Omaha against Refuze. There's been 2 caps so far. First was Refuze. Second was Roten and ESPT. Pretty solid control for the allies here. They're slowly inching away at gaining this ground. Slowly inching away. But it's going to take a little while. Refuze is not letting up, and those tanks are creating some sort of infantry standstill, if you will. Map situation for the allies is looking very condensed on point, but understandable given the gap here. They have a nice presence to the south. That's very key. Nice presence to the south. I'm wondering if Angelo is thinking about a precision strike here. Precision strike is off cooldown. Tiger may be able to get out in time, but Angelo could run it from the map edge, running north to south, and given how quickly that would strike, the Tiger may not be able to get out in time. Feels like very equal engagements, though, today. Feels like very equal engagements. The Allies, though, are gaining ground in the south, building that front door Gary into the next sector. So that will be definitely something to watch here if they're able to wrap around. Gary goes down, though. This northern area is just a pure bloodbath. Oh, and the satchel breaks up the party. Quick Nix building something. Could it be a Belgian gate? Could it be a Belgian gate so they can jump over this thing? Yes, it is. A Belgian gate goes up. And let's see how Refuze is able to use the buildable here to maybe gain the advantage up north. Quick Nix with a heads-up play here. He's trying to jump. Oh! Oh, he tried. He tried. I'm trying to say Roten. Hopefully it doesn't sound like Ronan too much.
Yeah, I just follow. Yeah.
This northern part is a pure back and forth. Oh, just rocket after rocket, man. This is, I cannot take my eyes away from this. But let's go look at the other parts of the point real quick. Yeah, the Allies are definitely punching through the center here. And what they're going to be able to do now is get bodies up to these hedgerows and wrap around north and squash this Refuze OP. These couple OPs I think they have up here. And that will be the end of the northern push. And those Tigers could essentially be sitting ducks.
Updated on love mark.
Hitman Alex
He's moving south.
using the Belgian gate for his advantage. Oh, and he has the rocket. Oh, Tiger backs up. Hitman Alex getting a great angle there using the Belgian gate. Hitman Alex getting in the bush. Throws his aims. Could it be a nice toss? Let's see. Oh, a nice toss. At least I think so. I think that was his name. Hitman Alex could have an excellent angle on this Tiger here in a second. Oh, oh, it's right there, buddy. Oh, he takes out the rocket. POV. Here we go. Oh, and he... I think he took out the OP. Heads up play by Hitman Alex there. He recognized that he was not going to be able to take out that Tiger with a couple rockets and just went for the OP instead. That was a beautiful play. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Okay, so one OP goes down for Refuze up here in the north. And so that will leave just one, I believe. Well, maybe none? Actually, maybe none. I thought there was one more OP. Okay. That Tiger is going to be stranded now, all by his lonesome. And look at that. The gap to the south has allowed the infantry to fold up, and they're curling up now to get that flanking pressure. That Tiger, I'm assuming, they're going to need to get out of dodge here in a second because you have some lethal, armor-hungry AT players coming in here. That Tiger's in the middle of the courtyard. Let's take a look at the overall picture here. Refuze still holding a decent line, so they're going to make a push here to get up to the field. Clownface, though, is going to have an excellent angle here in a second, I believe. Clownface communicating to his buddies, telling him what he had for dinner last night. Clownface moving over. He's going to get an eye on this Tiger. No precision yet from Commander Angelo de la Muerte. Tiger's out in the middle of the open field, though. Gibbs running AT, assuming he has rockets. Does he have an angle? Gibbs. Booty Smasher number 69 specifically coming over. Will they team up?
Shut, tank watching.
Gibbs calls out the tank being watched. Machine Gunner knows Gibbs is there. Questionable shots through smoke. I don't know. Chances are he's just blind firing. Okay. The Allies now have gained complete control over the north here, wrapping around and forcing them out. Strong positioning for the Allies. We're forcing Refuze back to the hedgerows. And the Tiger has gotten out of dodge, backed up. And wham bam shabamo. There we go. Let's look at the positioning here. The front door push not wiped out, but the Allies are definitely making headway towards the line. Supplies coming down the back line by Crossroads. Now this will be just a turkey shoot for the Allies up here in the building. Trying to support, laying rounds in the building. Let's see if the Tiger is able to knock a very good round, maybe through one of them. Okay, so this is just going to be a back and forth, I feel. Let's go look at other parts of the map. Smearing up here in church. Famous MG player in ESPT. Getting his angles. Smear and looking out into the distance. Doesn't really have a good angle up there, I don't think. Okay. So let's see here what the Allies will be doing. They're going to try to probably wrap more to the south here, let the front line stabilize. So those two Tigers are going to block any real push up to the north. This right here is going to be maybe also another stalemate. There's some open field here that both sides are not going to have too much. Look at all those MGs. Okay, just two. So we have Arctic up here on one of the rooftops. Arctic set up, ready to go. Good angles. La Aztec. Arctic goes down. La Aztec also monitoring. The smoke battle continues. Combined arms. Here we go. Pashano pushing up behind the Tiger. Along with Robar. Triple A tank crew right here. Our squad lead goes down. Nice combined arms move right here. Infantry pushing up behind the tank. Satchel going off on the building by Robar, I believe. Look at that beautiful satchel. Oh, shoots him right in the head. Oh, he in turn gets shot as well. Beautiful satchel play on the building. Take note, new players. Put satchels on buildings to clear them out if there's a pesky enemy inside. And just watch them disappear. Bam, bam, shabamo. Down he goes. Okay, so that will clear the house. Okay, so the north is gotten pretty quiet. Refuze did not get a squad lead up here, so it's not going to be very serious. They're just going to go back to exchanging hedgerows and wait for the Tiger to make another push, maybe. So Pashano will possibly go down. Supplies going down in the back line. Those supplies by Crossroads were taken out. And now it's starting to become more of a grind. Let's take a look at this hedgerow. Clownface Shadow. Sanzu camping, pushing up on the hedge. Sanzu, ooh, takes him down. Takes down another one with the grease gun. Sanzu's gonna place another satchel up on the hedge. He knows that Tiger's near. That's gonna be a nice satchel play. That's gonna wipe the OP. Precision coming in up north. Oh, it misses the Tiger. Just barely. Tiger gets damaged. This satchel's about to go off and wipe this OP. Another big satchel play. Okay, satchel will take down that OP right there, I believe. I thought I heard it. Clownface coming in behind the Tiger. See if he can fake him out. Clownface. Using the Tiger as protection. Takes down one. Rusky trade. Tiger tries to back up. Clownface takes down. Boop. Rocket goes into the Tiger. And we have a situation developing. Tiger's retreating. Allies infantry has gained total control of the hedge up north. Rocket goes into the other Tiger up north. Clownface using the Tiger as protection. Tiger's trying to get the hell out of there. Booty Smasher number 69. Does he have another rocket? I don't think he does. Booty Smasher number 69 redeploys. Tiger's getting out of dodge. And now the Allies have gained a ton of ground. Look at that. How the map situation can change so quickly. Heavies over here. Hiding behind the repair station. A lot of bush. A lot of bush knows he's close. Oh. Okay. Oh, gotta love it. A lot of bush. Raw dogs him down. Tiger has retreated another hedgerow back. Booty Smasher number 69 gets one rocket in, but it was on the front, unfortunately. Another rocket goes straight to the front of the Tiger. Okay, so a lot of ground gained here. A lot of ground gained. Another rocket, Rick.
Artie's placed right there.
Swift is going to get towards the buttocks of the Tiger. Oh, and Booty Smasher number 69 does it again. Alrighty, here we go. Significant front door in-your-face pressure now from the Allies. They are running across the open field up north. No resistance. A little bit. He just died. But pretty much no resistance. Rando makes it up here. Refuze is going to be on a little bit of a back end right now. Supplies going down for the Allies for that front door, Gary. Rando going up against Bobar here. Rando takes down another one. Rando up against Lastek. And Rando takes down another one. Under 48 minutes ago, if you're just joining me, we've seen 2 caps so far this game. Refuze capped first. And after a brutal battle, ESPT was able to cap it back by just straight up punching Refuze right in the face on the strong point. ESPT and Rangers of the North were able to cap it back. Sorry about that. A lot of Bush holding the building up here. Map presence looks amazing right now for the Allies. Really good all around. Excel pushing into point. Will he put a proxy satchel down here in the bush? He is rocking the shotgun. Excel peeks around again. Does not see anything. He's trying to long-range shotgun Pashano. Pashano takes him down. And pressure is being felt on the Refuze side here. Front door. Right front door. All around, Refuze is getting pushed back. Let's see if Refuze has any sneaky backline guys move around. Don't think I see anything. Nope, no sneaky guys. But Refuze can do that, so we'll just wait and see. Front door is looking good. Solid line all around. Great Gary network. Refuze still does have a little bit of presence down here, actually. That's at least one squad in this gap here in the line. But front door is not looking so bueno. Freezing Taz going up against Quick Nix. Quick Nix gets taken down by Freezing Taz. Commander Angelo Del Marte hanging out by the church, inspecting his prized possessions, newly conquered territory, roaming the lands. And the Allies have very strong presence all around, I would have to say. It's going to come down to seeing how much I see how aggressive they get on the front door. We have 176 up north, one medium, and the other 76 down here. So we may see a push here to take fourth. Refuze Tigers among the hedges. Take a look at this from Refuze's POV. The Allies do have a lot of openness to push across. And so unless their tanks can get a very good advantage here, I don't feel... I think Refuze will be okay for now. They'll just work on trading up here to the north. But there is significant penetration. That's what I would have to... because all it would take for maybe a couple bodies to slip through in this hedge, in this ditch right here. Satchel this Tiger, and down goes your armor protection for the point. And then those 76s can push up and supply a hell of a lot of firepower. Bombing run coming in from Refuze. Unsure where. Looks up, and it should be pretty close actually. And this is going to get 2 kills. Maybe 1 kill? 2 kills. I think 2 kills. 2 kills. Normal, competitive, bombing run. 2 kills. And this is going to just be an exchange amongst the hedges for the moment until next big armor breakthrough is made. 76 and Tiger exchange a shot. I thought the 76 got the first shot. Tiger. 76 backs up out of dodge. Tiger. Long range rocket from Humi. That was a good shot. Fortunately, just a Rick, but still a good shot. Humi lines up another one. Oh, just short. Just short, buddy. Long range rocket from downtown. I don't know where that was from. So Refuze making their way up the ditch here. The front door OPs here have been wiped out. 76 got stuck maybe? Question mark? Yikes. Okay, let's go back to the Allies' POV. Crumpopulous MYK. Oh, Domov is waiting for him. Oh, he misses. Oh, and Crumpopulous takes him down. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if that was a lag spike, but man, that is not a good day for you, buddy. Oh, look at that position you died in, too. Yikes. Okay. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. U.S. Ranger, 1200. Classic combination down here. Solid front line push by the Allies. Look at that. Nice little curve there, moving towards the point. Solid line down to the bottom. Refuze. Soul gain. Trying to sneak by. Will 1200 hear him? Nope, too far away, too far away. So Soul Gain will sneak by. Maybe. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Oh, I bet that was 1200's AP mine. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. He was probably so happy he made it that far. Ah, AP mines are such a killer. Let's go see if Refuze has anything else going on in the back line. Any sneaky plays that may have snuck by. Nope. There's nothing back here, guys. You're all good. Yeah, all's good. Let's go back to the front line of action, shall we? Refuze is really spread out here, trying to maintain all this against this aggressive Allies push. 76 crews hedge humping for the moment.
Careful.
Tiger fires the opening round. Where's that AT gun? 76 lines up. 76 decides to keep moving. And let the back and forth continue. I think that's an 99% sure it's an AT gun. Yeah. Anio's over there. Yep, okay. Good AT gun spot by this buddy. watching that hedge line, not letting them peek for free. Overall situation looks solid. Not sure where the breakthrough is going to come through, or not sure where the breakthrough is going to come. I think it's going to come in the south. I think the north may stagnate, and the south looks like they may be trying to overload that, given the hedgerow. Q and Excel up here. AT gun gets one shot into 76. 76 takes down the AT gun. Q, though, could he get an OP up here? Oh, this would be a very clutch OP. Q, does he, Oh! Satchel. Satchels, man. Proxy satchels have been huge in this game. Pressure comes in on West Vierville. Flickered for a moment. Oh, there was a Refuze squad lead back here. Quick Nix trying to make his way around, but he dies. Did he get an OP up? No, he's in the G column. Soul Gain, though, making his way back out here. Quick Nix would have put up his OP somewhere in this complex, I imagine. So we'll keep an eye on that, see what happens. Krompopolis, though, is on duty, though. Okay, pretty solid line. Pretty solid line here. 76, though, getting aggressive. Pushing all the way in, but we have Robar with the satchel right next to him. He's trying to place it nice and gently. And 76 gets satcheled. Robar is going to try to... Oh, rocket comes in from this name. Rocket goes in again. That satchel is going to get a little chunk of kills there. And we see a 76 go. Kaboom. There we go. Satchels, satchels. Never underestimate the power of a good satchel. "35 minutes left to go. For those of you just joining me, we are on Omaha today between Refuze versus Rangers of the North and ESPT. So far, there's only been 2 caps. Axis capped first, Refuze capped first after a good 8-minute slugfest off the opening. And then about 20 minutes later, the Allies were able to cap. Just a straight punch in the face towards Refuze on West Vierville. And here we are. So slowly but surely, the Allies have gained ground, knocking out the northern complex up here by wrapping from the south, straight from West Vierville up west and moving up north. And then maintaining control of the south, everything down here. And they have boxed out Refuze pretty much out of the sector. And now Refuze is pretty much relegated back to their own point, holding this hedge line. And now we're just waiting to see, as there always seems to be, some type of play happen during the game to really light things off, right? And then escalates into something, and next thing you know, in the final 10 minutes, it becomes chaotic last-minute cap. Or at least we all hope it is. Maybe not the Commanders, or at least not Angelo de la Morte, but for streamers and the team that's down, that is the preferable end. A nice, chaotic last 10-minute slugfest. That's what we all like to see. Overall, it's been pretty equal exchanges, I would say. there's just been a few key breakthroughs from the Allies' side that have allowed them to gain this much ground here and really just dominate the map control. EF columns are pretty much clear. We'll do another quick flyover to see if Solgain is still trying to make his way around. Earlier, Solgain was making his way, but he hit an AP mine. And it ruined all his hopes and dreams. For French, maybe that is Sojan, or maybe something like that. But feel free to correct me in chat. So Sojan moving around. He will not ping a Gary over here, but there are squad leads moving around. Maybe he already took out one. Sojan moving up here. Champion sounds. Oh! Sojan goes down. Okay, so he will go down. There was Quick Nicks. We all know Quick Nicks. We all have seen Quick Nicks. Let's see if he's up to anything back here. Is that 76 still stuck in the ditch? 76 still is stuck in the ditch. Looks like they try to get it out with a transport truck, but yeah. No doubt the driver will be getting some shit for that one. And now it's on stream. Okay, so Quick Nicks was back here, but he got shot and died. And doesn't look like he had his OP up anywhere. So Sojan is back here, though. Again, he has his OP somewhere in the deep south. So we'll let him do his thing, and we'll go back to the front line, shall we? Let's see what is cooking up here. Another satchel goes off. Plenty of body parts for these satchels. Plenty of body parts to go around. The morgue is booming in business tonight. Tommy going up against Unknown. Okay, shooting down Satchel. Smearin raw dogs him down with the MG. Let's go take a look up north. Quick Nicks back to assigned to open field duty. OP's out in the open field. Look at that. Golden OP placement. I love it. Trying to just get something up. That may be the #1 most bold OP I've seen. Somebody create a meme for that guy. Most bold OP award goes to that guy. Wow, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Overall, in the north, though, the line has stagnated. We've seen hedge hopping from one to another, obviously. But map situation looks really solid for the Allies. I'm not sure exactly what Refuze is planning to do. I wonder if they're just waiting to stack some armor. And they will figure out maybe where they can make this push. Recon going up for the Allies, looking at all the stuff on the map. Tank spotted. Should see, I think the precision strike is off cooldown. One round goes into a Tiger. Tiger will try to back up on the building here. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken down. They thought they were in coverage, but they were not. That may open the north now for the Allies a little bit. Tiger moves to take the spot of his dead buddy. Airhead plane coming in from the Allies. Angelo de la Muerte says it's time. Let's see how he plans. Ooh, that is a mainly going to be a distraction, I imagine. It is anybody reacting to this? Somebody's got to be reacting to this, right? Yeah. Okay. Grimaldum coming back here, sees the airhead. Grimaldum will plop it down. Do we have a strafing or bombing run coming in? No, we do not. I think, actually, Angelo de la Muerte tried to pair the airhead with the bombing run to silence out the sound. And I tried that before, too. I'll be honest, I tried that before, too. Airhead goes down, and so that will take care of that. And so if you're able to mask the sound of the airhead plane with the bombing run, then maybe you can trick the enemy. But in these competitive situations, that bold OP is still not up. Okay, it's down. Another Tiger takes a shot back here. Tiger lays down one. It's going to try to... Ooh, Tiger takes another round. Ooh, and the 76 gets taken down. I wonder if they hit gun or something? Unsure, but that's a big win for Refuze here. Okay, so the line is starting to look better for Refuze, but still they have a long way to go with 27 minutes. Still plenty of time, though, in Hell Let Loose to make a comeback. We've all seen crazy endings to games, no doubt, with less time available. I myself have been witness to those. Both the good and the bad. You just never know what may happen. 1 minute you're looking at the map and everything looks beautiful. You're sitting there as commander thinking, I'm going to grab an ice cold beer and I'm just going to sit back and relax and look at this beautiful map. And next thing you know, you're crapping your pants, wondering what the hell happened. After you're here in command chat, we lost one tank. We lost 2 tanks. Hey guys, we have no tanks. Always love those moments, and the good and the bad, like I said. Okay, so this is going to be straight up hedge road fest right up there. So what do we got for tanks here? Small Refuze spawn down to the south. 76 pushing up. They gave up on the 76. Looks like they tried to push it up with Stewie. Stewie got stuck as well. Long-range rockets coming in. Oh, who's firing those? Was it being fired from HQ? Question mark? Huh. Okay. I don't know who's firing those. Refuze holding on here. We'll go check out south of West Vierville here in a second, just to see if I get anything back there. But the Allies have set up a safety OP back here. Charlie, Kapka, just monitoring the back line. Rocket comes in on the wheat fields. One thing you don't want to happen is some sneaky little play back here where they set up a Gary and they bomb it and then friggin' they're capping, alright? So backline security is so key in these games. Tigers pushing up. This has become somewhat of a stalemate. We're just waiting to see what will be the breakthrough play. .176 pushing up north, 176 down to the south. Tigers are not letting this road be crossed by any infantry whatsoever. Rando tries to fire a rocket towards the Tiger. Hits the hedge. Let's go check out south of West Vierville, see if we got any sneaky plays down here. Sojan coming down here, trying to be that sneaky guy. If he can get a Gary up here-ish, if he can get, he should stop. Honestly, stop right here. Stop right here. I don't go east. Oh no! Oh, come on, buddy. That's probably one of the most common Gary spots on this map, buddy. He's gonna ping that Gary now, and then they're gonna be alerted to that backline Gary. Strafing run comes in. Let's see if it gets him. Sojan gets out of the way, but I don't know if the strafing run's going to get him. Oh, and Sojan goes down. Oh, he could have stopped right there and put up a Gary. Oh. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Remember, guys, if you're in enemy territory, it only takes 50 meters to ping a enemy Gary. And then they can pounce on you and wipe you out. Tiger goes down for Refuze. Or was that the P4? P4. P4 goes down for Refuze. Okay, so what do we got here with 22 minutes? Solid line, but I don't sense a breakthrough coming. I mean, Refuze still holds really strong, really good strong cap pressure. They have really good intermediate south control. And then the far south is shaky, but they can respond to that, I think, pretty easily. This is a ditch of death right here. Anio takes down Fortress with the MG down there, though. Peaceful ambiance of hell let loose gunfights. '76 spawned up north for the Allies. Repair station, I'm assuming. Yep, repair station goes down. Tiger repairing in the back line. Repairing behind the hedge. Solid line here. Once again, the Allies are slowly creeping up. The 76 is helping the infantry out, just slowly gain this ground here. 76 is a little bit more to the south. In the apple orchards. So maybe they're going to be able to fully swing over to the west. And then crunch in on the points, which looks like that's what's going to be happening here. They're going to be able to get crossfire from the hedges to the south directly on the point. It's all going to come down to what key backline spawns that Refuze has to counterattack the flanking. 76 is in a very precarious position, though, I feel. This AT player could sneak by. Tiger takes one shot, I believe. Tiger backs up. Two Tigers right there, actually. Flare goes up. Minutes left in the clock. If you're just joining me, I'm your host, Smithers. I play for Helios, command for Helios. And today we are in Omaha with the match between Rangers of the North and ESPT versus Refuze. So far, there's just been two caps. Refuze capped first. Tiger goes down. Refuze capped first, and then Rangers of the North and ESPT took it back. 76 flanking around. 76 gets one rocket from Tokugawa. 76 making a wide play for this Tiger here. Tokugawa gets another rocket in the 76. Where is the intel? Where is the intel for the Tiger? Bombing run comes in for Refuze. Tigers trying to angle themselves. Look at this dance we got going on. Does the 76 know that the other Tiger is there? 76 is trying to get another shot. '76 goes into a very precarious position here, I feel. Oh, man. Oh, rocket comes in from Tokugawa again. A little bit short. Gus V, though, is there. Oh, we have a TC trying to climb onto a tank. Precision comes in. Oh, I'm going to miss it. Precision missed the Tiger. 76 is in the back line. Cap pressure coming in on fourth. Gus VD, following the 76 here. 76 is just in the back line, doing their thing. No Axis AT players in sight. And the 76 is this is a three-man crew, by the way. So that's some heavy cap weight that could come shove it right up the buttocks of Refuze here. Do we have Axis AT coming in? Okay, there's Tommy. Tommy's going to be able to get a side shot only. He may be able to track it. Tommy, one rocket in. Oh, and down goes the 76. Okay, backline shenanigans over. Tiger gets revenge for their buddy. But let's see what we got here. We got 176 ready, north spawn. Excellent Gary network still for the Allies. Fantastic push inside the point. It looks like the penetration just came straight up the middle here. Give credit to the Ally squads pushing that ditch and not giving up. They just kept shoving it right in Refuze's mouth. And they did not quit. Under 15 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. They could have a strong chance here. 76 is up here with the medium. Medium is a solo, though. Tiger crew from Refuze. Trying to hold this northern side. Nice rocket by Zavala. Can Zavala get another rocket in here? He's lining it up. He holds. 76 gets behind hedgerow cover. Fortress floating throughout the map. Wants to die near his buddies. Pretty equal exchange, I would have to say, but The Allies are gaining some serious ground here. Let's go see if Refuze has any backup plans. The coverage on West Vierville is just thin as all can get. I don't see anything for Refuze back here that can make a solid difference. Big credit to the Allies' defensive squads stomping out any of those backline pushes. Sojana is making his push even farther south, but it's a long ways away, buddy. Okay, we'll keep an eye on the back line. Actually, Refuze has a decent amount of bodies down here. Okay, let's go take a look. $13 minutes left on the clock, and we're starting to see pressure on fourth from the Allies. Tiger is the one thing that's holding them back. 2 Tigers, actually. Okay, 2 Tigers holding them back up here. Plus a Panzer IV. Man. Another satchel goes off. Repair station blows up, I imagine. Clownface, IKEA, making their way up here, right in the middle. Clownface goes beyond the hedges. Live POV from a LI squad lead. Takes down one. Oh, gets shot in the shoulder and gets taken down by Timos. 12 minutes left on the clock. That was the medium, probably. Yeah, it was the medium. Okay, medium gets taken out. That's to be expected by either the Tiger or the heavy, or the medium. Panzer IV. Cap pressure coming in on third. Let's go check. Probably just Llama. Yeah, they have nobody in sector at the moment. So Llama is going to try to get up an OP here, which he does. This is what they need. They just need to get some pressure off of... but this is actually way far out, actually. They have a long ways to go. But still, though, it'll be some pressure. It'll force some spawns back to the point. So the Allies won't be able to throw everything at Refuze's fourth point here. So we'll keep an eye on that for the moment. Let's go keep a look at the point. OP gets burned by Fatakalez. Fatagliz goes around the corner, misses. Fatagliz goes across. Tamat takes down one. Clownface, can he take him down? Revenge his buddy. He waits and he takes him down. 10.5 minutes left to go. Take a look at the map. Big gap here in the south behind the line. Mamma mia, that's going to be something right there. So Refuze has a couple options here. They may be able to overload this area, possibly, with a couple OPs. They could flank west or east and try to at least wipe some of these backline, or from OPs out from the backline. Or they could push send a few bodies west to maybe investigate the area. The Allies are closing in here slowly. Lots of OPs, but they are dying at a rapid rate. So Refuze is holding on to this very, very well. Ooh. Nike jump shoots Captain right in the head. Or in the shoulder, maybe. Left shoulder blade. Burger. Battle over the housing complexes continue. OP's lighting up behind point. Refuze holding this line with everything they got. Let's go take a look at West Vierville, see what we have going on. Soljana makes his way in the back line, and he has a potential massive opportunity here. Massive opportunity. He is not pinging any Garys. He is not pinging any OPs. He is in the perfect spot. He has a golden opportunity here to put something down. Put down an OP, get a quick supply drop. And then flood that Gary with everything they got into the point. Flare will be going up momentarily, I have to imagine, from the Recon squad. Recon Easy does have an OP on point to flare quickly. Stewie is here in the back line. Where's the AT? There's the AT! Azan comes in with one rocket. That is a solo Stewie. Azan takes down the backline Stewie protector. Okay, so spawn wave, just one guy comes in. Kapka comes in from the north. OP's been marked. Kapka, where's Kapka? Kapka's down here. Okay, so they would just need, Soljana just needs to wait his time and let them all pass away with just the few moments left. Clowns goes down. Azan. Wheatfield battle. Azan firing. Wheatfield battles. Gotta love them. Karpopoulos takes down Quick Nix. Oh, and that will be the end of that OP.
Got him.
Soljana goes down. Karpopoulos gets the OP, and that's
OP burnt.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of that. So Refuze will be left with, I don't think anything else back here. Oh, gosh. Okay. So that looks like it'll be it. I don't foresee much change here. Recon goes up just for the Alliance assurance. Under 6 minutes left to go. Will Refuze try something with their tanks, or will they just stick to the 2-3? Tiger gets one shot on the 76. Bombing run coming in from the Allies. Tiger, or 76 goes down. Bombing run, let's see how many he gets. Over under 3.5 is the Vegas line. 1, 2, 3. All right. So if you bet under 3.5, you are the winner today. Okay. So there we are. The line stabilized. 76 goes down, but they still have the 76 up north. So let's see if Refuze tries anything crazy here with under 5 minutes. '76 just monitoring the hedgerow. Repair station. Coddling the 76. Taking care of it. Who, me, tanks in. 4 minutes left on the clock. Map situation looks solid. A little bit of southeast pressure. Soljana making his way. Sido making his way as well. Commander trying to get on the fight. 4 minutes left. Soljana takes down Nagari. Time is ticking. Almost have enough to just, hey, say, screw it and convert for a half track real quick. Oh, well, wait, I'm speaking from the ally side. I don't know what the resource situation looks like from Refuze. But there's a certain point where you know, hey, even if I have enough to spawn a 76 or a Tiger, they're not going to be able to spawn onto the front line. So I might as well just get a half track and see what I can make of it. But kudos to the Allies' defensive squads, monitoring the back line, not letting anything get too crazy back there. Recon teams responding to for calls for flares. So key. Recon players may not get the highest CE in competitive matches by any means. But man, do they provide an invaluable service. It takes dedication to do that. All game, just spawn, pop flares in good areas, and die. Pretty respectable position. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone can do it without getting freaking annoyed as hell. And it looks like Refuze is going to be okay with the 2-3 here today. So they will hold this with 2.5 minutes left to go. I mean, what else really they can do, right? They're trying to hold on to their fourth with a significant fourth front door push here. And so if they try to dedicate too many bodies away, the Allies will just flood the point, start capping. So they have to keep a significant amount of bodies here for sure. Tiger goes down. And that will be under 2 minutes on the clock, everybody. So that will be a victory for Rangers of the North and ESPT here on Omaha today. Thank you for joining me. I think we got a few interesting clips from today's match. So I will we'll chop that up and go ahead and upload a little bit. Tiger peeks to the north. Usually under 2 minutes, this is where teams throw everything away. So let's see if the Allies... let's see here. 76 was taken out in the north. 176 pushing up here. Map looks pretty bare at the moment. So before everybody starts leaving, we'll take a look at the scores. See who ended up today. We have a few console players playing today. Feel free to pause at any time you wish just to see the scores. I think Samaya was artillery. 2190. That's a nice fat score there. Airhead plane coming in from the Allies. It will not land. Land with maybe 3 seconds left. All right, there you have it, everybody. Just a quick recap. Right off the bat, Refuze capped after about an 8 minutes fight over the point. It was contested for a decent amount of time. And then they held it for about 20 minutes or so. I want to take a guess. And then Rangers of the North and ESPT were able to push them back, gaining house by house, and capture the point from them. And that was it. Just a slow grind, knocking the Axis back, hedge by hedge, tank by tank, and securing all that ground. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's, so that'll be it for me, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Smithers, and I'll be hosting later tonight an APL match between Hellfire and Condor Legion. Yeah, that's right. So that'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe, or Central. So feel free to join me later, and that'll be it for today, everybody. Go ahead. So I don't know what I was saying here, but I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.